Thank you. Michelle Brown.
Thank you, Deputy Presiding Officer. Firstly, I would like to thank all of those people who signed the petition and submitted the petition on behalf of animals that have no way themselves of ending the suffering that profiteering circus owners impose on them. I would urge the Welsh Government to take action in light of the petition and the 74% of the Welsh public who want a full ban on wild animals being used in circuses and go ahead with the ban. In 2016, the Welsh Government said that they look into a licensing system, and that really worries me. And I very much hope that the Cabinet Secretary has had a change of mind on this, because a licensing system has operated for some time, and yet operators have been found to be in breach of the licence. The point is, animal suffering has still taken place, and no penalty after the event can turn back time and prevent the ill treatment from having happened in the first place. And when we look at the effectiveness of licensing in Wales, we can see that introducing it for circuses would be entirely useless. When this government introduced licensing for puppy farms, they delegated responsibility for its enforcement to local authorities. Councils up and down Wales that were already too cash-strapped to do anything meaningful were asked to make sure that licences were and are being adhered to. The problem of atrocious conditions in puppy farms continues virtually unchanged. This isn't the fault of the local authorities, they have limited budgets. It's the fault of a weak decision by Welsh Government. Licensing is only as good as its enforcement, and on that basis, rather than preventing animal cruelty, licensing merely regulates misery. There is a general principle at stake here. Do we see the role of wild animals how do we see the role of animals in our day-to-day lives? Are they here for our amusement and entertainment? If not, how can anyone suggest any form of licensing? Licensing a circus to keep wild animals purely for entertainment is basically saying there's a level of misery you think is justifiable for an animal to suffer so that the rest of us can be entertained, and I find that abhorrent. In conclusion, I would like to reiterate my full support for the petition and the motion, but ask that the Government actually looks to implement a full ban on wild animals in circuses, not mere licensing, so that we can send the signal out that there is no level of animal suffering that is acceptable for our entertainment. Thank you.